Everybody give it up for Glenn. He's doing a great job. We appreciate you, man. We're good. Fucking Glenn. The thing I love about that song, Sweet Home Alabama, is at the end of it, if you listen, you can hear the lead singer. He's in the booth, and there was somebody tracking, and they came in and they brought donuts, and they were like eating all the donuts while he was singing, and you hear him go, "My donuts, goddamn!" Listen to it, it's there. Anyway, hey folks, my name is Jon Morrow. It's 2019. What the fuck? How did that happen? Jesus. I've decided there are 3 things this year that I am finally going to come to terms with. Number 1, we have a racist, Russia-loving puppet in the White House. Number 2, we have fucked this planet beyond belief, beyond repair. And number 3, Firefly isn't coming back. Like, fuck. One of those took me a long time to come to terms with. I think Nathan Fillion got fat. I don't know. Yeah, that was 17 years ago, Firefly. Man, I got old. Fuck. I know I got old because the drinking's not the same anymore. You know what I mean? Like, it used to be, how much can I drink before I can't drink anymore? Now it's, how much can I drink before Future Jon hates me? Turns out quite a bit. Future Jon's a very forgiving guy. And Past Jon takes advantage of that all the fucking time. For instance, Past Jon has a delicious, spicy Mexican breakfast. Future Jon gets heartburn at 4 p.m. Thanks. Past Jon had a great, wonderful Cinco de Mayo party at his house. Future Jon woke up to find written on his refrigerator, "I Cinco de Drinko every day-o, bitches." Past Jon thought that was so funny, he wrote it in permanent marker. Future Jon's gonna laugh at this every fucking day. Past Jon drunkenly proposed to his wife in Paris. Romantic. Future Jon woke up really happy she said yes. Not just because I love her, but because that was day 2 of a 10-day trip. And that would have been fucking awkward. Propose on the last day. Trust me, just if you're not 100% sure. Speaking of anxiety, I am now, like every good comedian, officially on anti-anxiety medication. And it's wonderful. It's great. It took 37 years for me to realize that I suffer from chronic anxiety. My wife, not so much. No, for her, life is a series of vignettes starring singing birdies, fluffy puppies, and laughing babies. Like, for my wife, a difficult decision during her day is how many exclamation points to put in the text. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, somebody once looked at her in the face and said, "AJ, you're what I would describe as sunny with a chance of giggles." The only anxious bone my wife has ever had in her body is my dick, okay? This is what I'm dealing with. And when people who aren't anxious, like, time for them is malleable. Like, it's a little loose. We'll get there when we get there. Let me explain something to you. So this happens on a regular basis. She'll go, "Hey, what time is the movie?" And I'll say, 8 o'clock. And she'll say, "Great, how long will it take to get there?" And I say, 20 minutes. She says, "Great, we'll leave at 7:40. No! No! This isn't the first time you've been to a movie. Okay? There's a process when you get there. Shit drives me fucking crazy. So, this is the thing. Non-anxious people don't understand why we're so wound up. And anxious people can't figure out why you don't want to get to the movie 10 minutes early. The worst case scenario is you have to sit next to each other and talk. Heaven for fucking bid. My wife once texted me, guess what? That's what she texted me, guess what? I don't want to play this game. This is not fun for me. Guess what? I don't know. You're pregnant. No. What's worse? Our daughter's pregnant. No. What's worse? The Republicans are right. Like, I don't enjoy this. This isn't fun. 3 hours go by. She finally texts me what the what was, because she clearly saw something shiny wherever she was. She said, "I want to see Incredibles 2. Are you kidding me? This does not deserve a guess what. You need to be more conservative with your guest sweats. You need to hoard them like precious gems in a fucking mountain and you're a dragon. Like, you just... Oh, man. I wanted to be cool. My wife and I were talking. We had like one of those long talks, like couple bottles of wine talks where you talk about like everything. And we got on the subject of like death, and she's like, you know, statistically, you're likely to die before me. I was like, thanks for the vote of confidence, I appreciate that. She said, well, but if you do, you know, like, what do you want on your tombstone? It's a little morbid, but all right, I'll go with you. Said, I like my tombstone to read, here lies Jon Morrow, who finally finished something. It's a slow burn, but I'll take it, thanks. So, I gotta tell you guys, I think it's pretty brave for anybody to title their event the first annual. It's a pretty big assumption you're gonna be around in 12 months. I mean, I don't know that I'm gonna be around in 1 month. The way my comedy career's going, I don't know that I'm gonna see Breakfast tomorrow. Might just decide to end it all at night. Play Catch Me If You Can with a 5-0. Spoiler, they're gonna catch me, I drive a Honda Fit. But first annual, like... Okay, I'm gonna hang on this for a minute, guys. When I was with my first wife, I did not... So deserved, too. When I was with my first wife, I did not refer to her as my first wife, right? Because there's an assumption being made if you do that. Which is why I'm hedging my bets and I refer to my current wife as my current wife. I'm still not convinced that she won't leave this tall drink of Flint water, okay? First annual. Also, okay, if it's like an event, like a charity event where you're raising money to like cure a disease or something, the first annual is not very optimistic, is it? Right? Like, there's definitely going to be a second, we're not going to cure this anytime soon. There will be a third annual, fourth, hell, probably a fifth annual, okay? Just call it the last annual, even if it's not true. At least it's optimistic. And maybe some of the people that you're trying to cure the disease for won't be around for the second annual. There's the line, folks. Had to find it. Jokes about terminal illness. All right, folks, that is my time. Thank you so much. Thank you, Glenn, for everything you did tonight. So I won't take good forces. While I say I want crosses. This is all the shit I grew up with. I love it. Let's give it up for Jon.